So, um, um, I'm going to practice my new song, which I don't even know I don't know what it means. Let's find the right key. Venez dans chez moi, je vous invite. Il y a de la joie chez moi, c'est merveilleux. À côté des étoiles, j'habite. À deux pas du ciel toujours bleu. J'attendrai chez moi votre visite. Là-haut sous l'étoile de mon logis. À tous les jours je reçois. Venez, venez vite, c'est gentil. Chez moi, venez-y. C'est gentil, chez moi, je vous invite. Vous serez pour moi le seul ami. Nous n'aurons plus jamais de visite. À la porte, tous les ennuis. Nous serons heureux dans mon sixième. Il y a place pour deux dans mon logis. On comptera les fois où nous dirons je t'aime et tu viens chez moi, restons-y. So I still don't know exactly what it means, but I guess I memorized all the words. Well, it is how I feel, I do sing what I mean. I mean what I sing. When somebody visits my house, I always think of them as like my only best friend. When you visit my house, I really feel that way. I don't know why. I really genuinely feel like if I invite you to my house, I treat you like you're my only best friend. I don't know why. I just feel that way. It's how I genuinely feel. I mean, why would I invite you to my home unless I felt you're gonna be my only best friend when you visit? It's how I genuinely feel, and I genuinely care about all my friends. And my hundreds of friends and I genuinely all feel the same way, and we all share the same views about the basic things in life. And we have good values, and so we won't change our good values into bad ones. I mean, I know I've been bullied since the pandemic started. I've been bullied, for example, in my high school, I've been bullied by the Asian minorities, and they said I couldn't identify myself as an Asian, which is extremely nasty. And my parents are thinking of suing my high school for saying that I can't identify myself as an Asian just because I don't look and talk like one. It's very, very hurtful. I was in tears when I saw that message. I showed it to all my doctors, my parents, my teachers, my friends, everybody who's in any form of higher education now has a copy of that statement. Because I think enough is enough. You can bully us, but you can't bully us that much. Just because I don't talk and look like an Asian doesn't mean you can tell me I can't be an Asian. Who I am is up to me to decide. If I consider myself an Asian person, then that's who I am. It's not up to you to decide whether I get to be Asian or not. So I just think it's extremely hurtful. And thank goodness the world is now past, the age of racism in America. And so all good American people are on my side about this. That if I consider myself an Asian American, if I consider myself an Asian American, then I get to consider myself as an Asian American. I get to identify myself as an Asian American because that is what I am. And it's not up to the Asian geeks to decide whether I get to call myself an Asian American. So, it's, I mean, at least I can really identify myself as an Asian American. You could be an Asian who people think, people thought you're a Chinese exchange student. People thought you were an exchange student from China, and your language skills and your social skills don't fit into normal American society. But that doesn't mean you get to say I'm not an Asian, because I am also an Asian. That's my ethnicity. I just happen to be an Asian American because I am an American citizen. I'm proud to be American. But I love to be an Asian. It's like the thoughts and the morals and values of people from like the 1800s, when there were still slaves in America. It's just horrible. It's unacceptable, and I think the way I was bullied has now, it's forming a movement in America. Anyways, I gotta get the check because nowadays the places close at 6 p.m. It's now 5:45. I'll talk more in a little bit.